Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Hazwan bin Abdul Wahab, and I'm today going to present about Islamic product, and specifically is Mudarabah contract.
So the first one is reduce the impact of harmful product and practice. Sharia principle forbid any transaction based on activities or industries which are forbidden in Islam. Those are usually speculation and gambling, whether these are legal or not in the place of transaction. The second one is encourage stability in investment. In Islamic finance, investment are a powerful approach with a slower and insightful decision-making process when compared to conventional finance. Companies whose financial practice and operation that are too risky usually keep away by Islamic financing companies. By performing intensive audits and analysis, Islamic finance promote the reduction of risk, also create the space for greater investment stability. The third one is prevent global crisis. So according to Ahmad 2009, if global banking practice the principle of Islamic finance, which based on entrepreneurship and transparency, the global crisis can be prevented.
So the next is I'm going to tell about the benefit customer can expect from Islamic finance. The first one is Islamic finance can offer justice and fairness. The function of the Islamic banking model is based on profit sharing principles strategy, where the risk is shared between the bank and the customer. It is also slightly different compared to conventional, because conventional apply the profit based on interest payment and make beneficiary liable for any risk. The second one is Islamic finance can offer more efficient, equitable, and also sustainable form of finance. Regardless of the religious values associated with Islamic finance, it shows that Islamic finance can offer more efficient, equitable, and sustainable form of finance. Due to interest-based transactions are prohibited, Islam encourages business and trade activities that generate fair and legitimate profit. So for the next is why customer buy from me or competitor. The first one is Islamic finance can offer the security of saving and investment. Muslim want and need financial product that offer them the same type of reward everyone else seeks, such as security of their investment, saving, and reward for their reward, without compromising their moral code. Second one is it increase on transparency and reduce speculation. So investor can know what they can expect if the investment offered by Islamic bank based on business contract that increase transparency and also reduce speculation. So the third one is Islamic finance is a banking for all. Although Sharia principle is applied in the Islamic finance, it is not just restricted only for Muslim, and also it available for non-Muslim as well. So next I'm going to talk about the second topic, which is the structure and mechanism of Islamic financial system in Malaysia. So the first one, Islamic finance has evolved as a competitive and resilient component of the global financial system. Malaysia offers marketplace connectivity through its segment of our Sharia compliance financial industry, with attractive value proposition and opportunities for global institutions, talents, investors, and also issuers. Secondly, Malaysia is recognized as a leading Islamic financial marketplace that is open to the world by focusing on these following areas. The first one is Islamic capital product and services, such as sukuk, Sharia compliant securities, and Islamic fund and wealth management. And the second one is international Islamic banking. Next is takaful and re-takaful product services, talent development service in Islamic finance, and lastly, professional ancillary services in Islamic finance. The third one is Islamic banking in Malaysia is comply with Sharia principle, where there are 16 Islamic banks, 11 Islamic windows, and 3 international Islamic banks that located in Malaysia. Product and services offered by an Islamic banks in Malaysia approved by its Sharia committee with the knowledgeable and of the Sharia committee in the modern finance. They also encompasses both compliance and advisory function. So the last topic I'm going to tell is about Mudarabah contract. So Mudarabah is a contract relationship that execute between two parties, which is the supplying capital or Rabul Mal and the other supplying the labor and skill, that is entrepreneur or mudarib, for investing in a predetermined activity, which grants each party a share of the earnings as determined at the time of the investment. This practice existed in the pre-Islamic period, and Muslim jurists of all major legal schools are agreed on the legitimacy of Mudarabah transaction. Mudarabah has two types, which is restricted and also unrestricted. For restricted, the capital provider specifies any particular business in which the capital is to be invested, while the unrestricted is the capital provider authorizes the mudarib to invest the funds in any business he deems fit. Profit is shared between two parties according to predetermined profit sharing ratio. The profit sharing ratio has the mutually consented upon the explicitly stated at the time of the contracting and has to be a proportion of the profit. And the payment of profit to the financier cannot be in the form of fixed amount or a percentage of the capital employed. Furthermore, the earned profit cannot be distributed until all the expenses have been paid in accordance with custom and the original agreement. Being a manager to the financier, the mudarib undertakes the business and shares in the profit. He is considered as a trustee with respect to the capital invested. His action must therefore be conforming to the overall purpose of the contract and within the recognized commercial practice. The Rabul Mal can also contribute his labor subject to the permission of the mudarib. In addition, the mudarib does not share in any financial losses which will borne solely by the Rabul Mal. The mudarib's losses are deemed to be the opportunity cost that from the manager's workforce which has failed the Mudarabah contract can be terminated by both parties at any time as long as a notice per the contract term is given to the other party. A maximum terms of the Mudarabah contract can be set automatically where after the contract is terminated. Furthermore, for the purpose of periodic profit distribution in a running business before the termination of the business has to be liquidated constructively by way of valuation of the assets
by the mutual agreement of the partners. A financial settlement is only possible at the time of termination of the business. And lastly, I'm going to tell about the differences between Mudarabah contract and conventional product, which is loan. So there are two types that I can explain, which is the differences of their relationship and also differences of risk. So the relationship from the conventional perspective, it is between borrowers and lenders. Compared to the Islamic product, which is Mudarabah, it is between entrepreneur and also capital provider. So there are different type of risk between these two, which is for conventional, it is much higher risk, as if anything happen to the business, the borrower need to bond all the losses by himself. They need to pay the interest and also principal that has been planned and agreed before. Compared to the Islamic product, which is Mudarabah, the risk is going to be borne by the capital provider, except if the entrepreneur make any negligence or fraud from the money that have they obtained by the capital provider. So that wraps up all the explanation and presentation I have made. So that's all from me. Thank you very much.